Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 1. We're starting off on top of the thicken that was left at our base a couple of episodes ago, and honestly, the views up here are actually pretty good. I really like that we're on a server now. We got the much higher render distance. You can see things like go really far off into the distance. It looks really awesome. And then of course we got all the various pranks around here, including the thing that we're standing on, which I actually quite enjoy. I wish we had like another prank over there, and then we would be completely surrounded. It would be beautiful. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the laboratory and also the village city as well, if everything goes to plan. And is that the alarms for the laboratory? Oh, that cannot be good. Oh, come on. What happened down here now? There's no end of shenanigans with the laboratory, I swear. Okay, so we're getting distracted immediately, and of course all of the alarms are on. Let's go ahead and get into the actual laboratory itself. It looks like the moon rock is still there, so nothing has actually happened. Maybe Foxy just trying to get in here for a while, and it looks like the alarms have actually been on for like many hours. But yeah, the moon rock is definitely still here, so that's a good thing. So I'm guessing Foxy tried to get in, but was thwarted once again. Last episode, of course, we found his tunnel bore. That was a failed attempt, so he must have tried once again to get back in here. I don't trust him at all. He's been trying to steal this moon rock for absolutely ages, but we are not allowing that to happen in the slightest. So what we need to do is we need to figure out exactly what went down and why the alarms are going off. So of course the easiest way to find out what Foxy has been up to is to go to his channel, and every single time I go here, my ears, ow. Oh jeez. Anyway, we're gonna go to his channel, and we're gonna watch his most recent video to see what he's up to. It looks like he got it. Oh no, he got the moon rock. I don't know how he pulled that off. Anyway, this channel is a very good place to subscribe to. Would highly recommend just, hit the big red button, basically, and smash like.
The Minecraft.
And, oh my god, the videos are very loud too. I feel like maybe everything I do is very quiet, and maybe he's just the normal amount of sound. Anyway, so what is up with this video?
Fear not, I have a new plan. And I'm pretty confident this time I'm actually going to get it, but I don't want to give too many details because I don't want to give it away. But
okay, so he has a new plan to get it. I don't understand what that new plan is gonna be, really. He's fighting a wither? Okay, I don't like the sounds of this. He's fighting withers and stuff. What else is he doing? How did he break into the lab? We gotta just scan through this real quick and just see what's going on here. Okay, so he is... What? This is videoception here. I'm watching his video where he's watching his video as well. Now someone needs to watch my video, and then we'll just continue on the chain. Okay, beautiful. So that's a thing that happened. I think I know what he's doing. Yeah,
same
look at
as
this.
The moon rock that Silence got.
Oh, he's making a duplicate.
As much as that will deceive him just like that on its own.
Oh, that's sneaky.
We do actually need to make it radioactive.
Oh, so he broke into the base, and then he swapped out the real moon rock for the fake one. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, okay. Okay, that's a pretty decent plan, actually. You know what? I can live with that. What's going on over here? I don't understand. He's making it radioactive as well. Look at that. Okay, you gotta give the man some credit for figuring out exactly how to do things. Making a perfect replica, and here he is in the lab.
Down there, I'm gonna grab the moon rock, I'm gonna put it in that box, and I'm gonna take the decoy out of that box and put that right there. Uh-oh. Chuck, quick, it's time to get out of here. We've got it, go, Chuck, go.
I guess we need to find out where he's storing his moon rock, the real one, at his base. He's clearly at his laboratory. So let's go find out where he's storing the real moon rock. We're just gonna go steal that back. It's gonna be beautiful. You know, now that we got paths going all the way across the server from everyone's base to everyone else's base, it's really easy to get over to Foxy's. I just follow that path to Zoy's, and then I look for the giant walls of concrete with little princesses on it, and then I have found Foxy's base. It's really easy. It's quite nice. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and break into his laboratory. He doesn't have any actual nice defenses in his place. So we can literally just waltz into the front door, say hi to the dogs, give them a little pat. Do they eat fish? No, they don't. And then we can go through these double doors as well, close it behind us, and yeah, we're just gonna basically just waltz right into his lab. We've been here before a couple times, of course, but we always went in through the back door, and that's kind of wet. Although that one's probably arguably more wet because you got to go down it. Anyway, we're just arguing pointless facts here. So where is he storing his moon rock at? Let's look at his board. This is where he puts all of his ideas. Okay, so nothing new over here. He still wants to resurrect Mr. Onion. I don't understand how he's gonna do that. But here is the radiation thingy McBob, and this is how he radiated the fake moon rock to make it real. Okay, cool beans, I like it. I mean, probably he's storing the real moon rock in there. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be a more obvious place than that. Is that supposed to be like a dark oak chest or something, or an ender chest? Okay, so that's probably the location of the moon rock. There doesn't happen to be like a back door to this thing, just like a normal wooden door or something. There's a pressure plate right there, and an item frame, and a lectern. Oh, that's definitely not a combination lock. Is there anything else in here? There's probably like a button somewhere, right? Maybe it's on top of there? That's where I would hide the button. Just on top of the box. You know, maybe instead of doing that, we're just gonna pillar up there. Is the entrance on the top of this? No, but it is fully decorated. Props for doing that. I probably wouldn't have decorated the top of it. Oh. Help. I didn't really want to be down here. But I guess, hey, convenience, right? Can I just like get in there? I just straight up fell through the floor. What? Okay. I don't understand the redstone. My brain is not a smart one. However, I know that there is many redstones down here. So a little bit of change of plans. We're gonna go ahead and take the fake one from our laboratory and put it into his storage area, and then we're gonna take the real one from his laboratory storage area and put it back into our lab. So we're basically just gonna swap them again, and that way he has the fake one, we have the real one. He has no idea that we'll have done the swap because he has no security, and it's gonna be a little bit beautiful and quite poetic, really. He's gonna try and swap with us, but we're actually gonna swap with him. So even though this is technically the fake moon rock right here, we still have to be very careful with it because he did actually go ahead and irradiate it with, I don't know, something. I didn't really watch the whole video. I just kind of skipped through it. So we got a shulker box. Hopefully that'll help contain the radiated fake moon rock as we transport it over to his base, put it in there, break it, and we're good to go. And ooh, look at that. It's actually animated as you hold it in your hand. Interesting. I like that. It's not animated while it's in an item frame, but it is while it's in a shulker. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take this over to Foxy's laboratory and try and break into his ender chest and replace the fake one with the real one. So there we go. We got the shulker box with the actual fake moon rock. The real moon rock we're assuming is in here, and all we need to do is kind of just like glitch through the floor again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pillar up with some spruce wood and then mine down with this axe, and we should glitch through the floor again. I'm assuming it's due to block lag, and then yeah, you kind of get pushed off to the side, you get pushed into a wall, and then you fall down through the floor. Hey, there we go, cool beans. So that does actually work as a secret entrance. And then we're gonna go ahead and just make sure that that line is on. It's gonna unpower this torch. So the lever is fine. We have the pressure plate over here. I'm assuming that's that block. We have the item frame up there. And then I think that's it. I don't think the lectern actually runs into anything. I don't see a place to read from the lectern. So I think all we need to do is find out the combination for the item frame, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be 6, I think. Okay, so I figured out the redstone. You gotta flick that lever, you gotta have that item in that specific spot right there, and then you gotta throw something on that pressure plate, and then you can actually read from the lectern. Hold on, what does this say again? Warning, this book will make you go blind. Every page in this book has text. Okay, oh, well, I guess, I guess he's right there. Okay, well, That's fair enough. Although I haven't read very many books lately, so I guess I don't really mind. Anyway, can we scroll through this? Wait, what was that? Told you you'd go blind. Sure, okay, Foxy. I definitely believe you and your shenanigan book. Jeez, this book has nothing to do with the secure vault security system. Sure. Did anything happen? Is it good? Nothing's happened. Hey, there we go, it's open, look at that. Oh, and nice, there is the real moon rock. Very nice. So how I have missed you. Oh, how I have missed you. Very nice. That was actually pretty well secured. Like, I would not have figured out that redstone and that combination lock had I not accidentally fallen through the floor due to block lag. So there we go. Block lag is actually useful. There's no need to remove it from the game, Mojang. It's extremely useful for, you know, infiltrating people's redstone. Anyway, so now we can actually go ahead and take the fake moon rock out of here. We got to do this quickly. Take that moon rock, put that one right there, and oh no! Oh! They stacked! Oh no, they actually stack! Oh no, which one's the real one? He made such a good replica that they actually stack. That's the fake one. Yeah, that's definitely the fake one. Cool. Anyway, we gotta take that out of our inventory because they're extremely radioactive. Put that back into the protective shulker box, and we're just gonna get on out of here. We gotta make it look like we were never here to begin with. And here we are back in the laboratory. Gonna go ahead and just put down the shulker box, get the moon rock back into its place, and there we go. And oh jeez, oh man, I got radiated again. I handled these things for far too long. Oh man, I hate being irradiated. I gotta shed my skin again. Okay, well, radiation poisoning isn't fun, people. Don't do it. Don't mess with radioactive moon rocks or meteorites or whatever you want to call them. But there we go. The official, real, actual, totally 100% not clickbait moon rock is back in the laboratory. We should be good to go. And I believe that is the end of the shenanigans for Foxy No-Tail for the time being. He believes that he has the real moon rock, so he should be going ahead and making shenanigans and doing whatever he's going to try and do with that fake moon rock that we just gave him. And who knows how that's going to work out. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, arcane magic and necromancy and all of that stuff is very forgiving when you use the wrong ingredients and wrong power sources. So a fake moon rock definitely isn't going to have any consequences compared to using a real one. And I don't know why he didn't just make a fake one this whole time. Clearly, they're very similar. They even stack. So now that we've taken care of all of those shenanigans for today's episode, we need to do some work on the village city. This was the main focus of the last episode. I talked a lot about the plans of the village city and also just general plans for the server, like how we want to connect up all the different bases so they all like just walk around the server and you can just visit everything. Really fun idea, and it actually works out very, very well. And then, yeah, we basically just need to build some stuff in the village today. So the two things that I would like to get done if we have the time is to get all of the paths installed across the village. That way everything is connected, and that's going to make it very easy to throw down a build in a random area and have it just work and be interconnected with the rest of the village city. And the other thing that I would like to get done is take care of this wall. I'm not sure how much of it I'll be able to actually like get done because I have no idea the plan for like these things right here. What's trying to happen there? I don't know, but it exists. Maybe like a tower? I don't understand. A gateway? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to be expanding this wall this way. I've already added that from there all the way over to the water, and I just need to finish detailing this and finish making it go down into the water, because this is where it's going to more or less end. And the idea behind this main wall right here is to keep out all of the zombies from the village of Revive, and also all the zombie pigments from my village. So basically, I'm building a wall to keep myself out. And that sounds like a great idea. So luckily we actually have like a warehouse over here in the village city, which has all kinds of different materials in it. Like there is, you know, just a bunch of cobble and stone and all kinds of other different building blocks, which is extremely convenient for all the projects that we want to do. I'm going to grab a couple stacks of dirt, even though I have like 30,000 stacks of that. Oh, actually, no, there's coarse dirt in here. I'm just going to take that for the pathways. And then what else do we actually have in here? I haven't really looked. We have legitimately a fair few things, actually. Very nice, not too bad. Who is storing diorite though? That's a terrible idea. And birch as well? Okay, good, there's no birch, but there's a place for it, so that's equally as bad. But yeah, there's actually like quite a few different things being stored in mass in this warehouse. And one thing I do want to mention is that the roof of this is actually like totally a prank. It's supposed to be something else. I don't know. The roof got stolen at one point and then someone else rebuilt it. There's a whole storyline above it and about it. I believe that's like a Liara and Zloy thing. No idea, but in case you're wondering why it's, you know, orange chocolate. And now it's time to create an abomination. We're gonna go and throw some mending on that. We're gonna throw some unbreaking on that. And then we're gonna go and throw some efficiency 5 on that. And we're gonna call it an abomination. And we're gonna call this one Abomination Plus because that's the button I used to hit record. There we go, very nice. Anyway, we need this to break all of the wool and stuff that was built around the village city because yeah, I'm lazy and I feel like wasting all my levels in order to have a weird tool that everyone's going to make fun of in the comments. Anyway, you can see that there is actually a use for this. As you can see, boom, you can instant mine wool. It's a very nice thing to have. I would highly recommend it. Make sure you put mending and unbreaking on it, otherwise it's gonna die in 5 minutes. The ghast shot a fireball. These things go really far. Wow, I don't think I can actually catch up with that. Get back here, fireball. I might have to shoot it with an arrow. Oh. And it's gone. Well, okay then. Jeez. Just a random thing that happened, okay? Nothing special about it in the slightest. So this is kind of what I'm thinking for the paths through the village city. As you can see, they're kind of nice. They're relatively simple, mostly just using the path blocks. There's a little bit of coarse dirt thrown in there, a little bit of grass, some bushes, and of course a couple flowers here and there. And then we also got these nice little just like stumps with a lantern on it. We'll likely swap these out for like a proper, you know, light post or something, although we don't have a design for that at the moment. And these things are like literally 2 blocks, so if we need to tear them out, it's as simple as just breaking the spruce. And yeah, so this is pretty decent. I'm gonna go ahead and expand this along throughout the village. Before I expand along and actually do all of the detailing, however, I'm gonna go ahead and actually like map out all of the paths using just path blocks. So we have a fair few paths going off throughout the village, as you can see, going off to the town hall over there, and then also going off to this park. However, we need to make a path going to the windmill, and then somehow make a path going off into the direction of Prowl's base, which as you can see is mildly far away, so I might not make that entire path today. I'm just going to focus on the village city. We can connect up Prowl sometime in the future. I found another random dark area. Look at that. I'm just like perfectly dark when standing there. Now I'm all bright, and now I'm dark, and now I'm bright, and now I'm dark. There's literally a torch right there. And like, it doesn't even change when you like, I can stand on a torch and I'm still dark. What is up with this? I haven't really seen these before on Bedrock Edition. Usually we don't get that many lighting bugs. It's really strange. That is the first time I've had a creeper explode in I don't know how long. There's there's like no creepers on Bedrock to even explode in the first place, so it's not really like a record or something to be proud of. We just need better mob spawning so there's more creepers to blow you up, because that's seriously probably like the 4th creeper I've had this entire season. If that. Okay, this is actually really weird. Look at this. I don't understand what's going on with this. There's so many lighting glitches right here. We can walk through here and we're perfectly dark, but then sometimes if we jump up, then it's light. And look at that, there's even lighting bugs right here as well. Okay, maybe this area is just cursed. It is next to his Loy build after all. So I accidentally found a lever underneath of this hillside right here. I have no idea what it goes to, but I can't resist flicking it. Did it do anything? I don't think it, okay, maybe it doesn't do anything. I'm really curious though. Maybe it's just like to light or something, I don't know. Anyway, random levers. Okay, I just had another creeper explode, but it exploded right on top of a lantern, so it only broke the lantern. None of the grass, none of the other things, and it was right next to all my shulker boxes. That was extremely close. So yeah, pro tip, lanterns. They are explosion proof. As long as the creeper is standing right on top of it. I don't know. My creeper sense was going off though. I leapt out of my bed, turned around just in time to see the thing explode. I didn't even hear anything. So getting back into the air, I think I've actually done a fair amount of progress connecting up all the various builds to one another. So we got these little villages, we got all of the different buildings and plans for buildings connected. And we even have that little village out there on the backside connected up with a path, and we connected up to the lighthouse as well. No idea how we're going to connect Prow to everything. Probably going along the side of the community hall. Otherwise, not too sure. And of course, this is kind of like a rough draft. We still need to go back through and detail everything like how we have over there. It still has a long way to go. However, this is a significant improvement over the nothing that we had before. As you can see, it actually looks kind of cute and tiny. It's going to look far better once we even have some buildings in here and stuff. Honestly, that view right there is already pretty good. I'm a fan. Everything is looking super good. Let's go ahead and hop on top of this building real quick. This is kind of like my perspective right here, where we can see the whole of the area that we've been working on. Yeah, looking pretty awesome. All right, so I just got done doing a pretty long live stream, and we were able to get done a ton of different work here around the village city. You can see all of the paths have been expanded all the way across to this side of the city, going to the, town hall, to the beautiful gardens that Daphne and Lane built, and pretty much everywhere else as well. The only places that we didn't build were actually these two paths going off into the distance over here. That's kind of a lot, and we'll get to that in a little bit. And we also did a fair amount of work on the large city wall that we have at the front over here as well. So before, it was kind of just like a mishmash of like maybe 6 different build styles. So we're trying to unify all that into something that looks mildly consistent. And the first part of that was detailing everything. So before we just had like stone walls, and now we mixed in a little bit of stone bricks and cobblestone all along the edges, just to give it some more depth and some more detail. It still has a long way to go, but it's a very big wall. It's gonna take more than a couple live streams to get this thing fixed up and ready to go. And yeah, for the most part, the detailing is a little bit more done, so it looks a little bit more consistent going across the entirety of the wall. Overall, not too shabby. A fair amount of work done on the village city, and hopefully I can do some more live streams here in the future. I have very, very little time to record nowadays, but I have even less opportunities to live stream, so we'll see what we get done. And live streams is like a great time to just bust out and get a ton of work done. But yeah, if you want to see that live stream, it's over on the second channel, and there's also a link to the Twitch channel down below. You can follow that if you want to catch future live streams. So hopefully you have enjoyed today's episode of Truly Bedrock and all the shenanigans that have ensued. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope that you have greatly enjoyed. And of course, if you have, leaving a like on the video always helps out the video and the channel significantly. If you're new here and you want to see more episodes like this possibly in the future, then of course consider subscribing. But otherwise, thank you again for watching. I will see you all down in that comment section and in the next video. And then there was silence.